Hello, dear viewer. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I need to read on Letitia James today. So she is the New York Attorney General, and Trump just put out a tweet. So mob boss, saying that he's going to talk to Governor Cuomo because with all this harassment and all these lawsuits that keep on going on, he wouldn't, basically, he's implying he wouldn't consider changing the global entry bypass that New York citizens have, where they can do these pre-screenings and get through the airport lines quicker and things like that. He's taken that away. And he's, as far as I know, I hope I'm representing this correctly. And he would not consider bringing it back, that kind of help to New York travelers while these lawsuits are going on and harassment and such. So it was awful. It was really, truly awful. And in it lies the implication that, yes, he did that simply to harass and punish New York, and he would do more. He will do more. So Letitia James tweets a response that, by the way, she is the one who brings those lawsuits. She has a lawsuit brought to get his financial records. And we have been wondering about this, among other lawsuits. What is going on with it? Why is it taking so long? What's happening there? And every time I ask that, I get this Knight of Wands, like somehow, with the horse that's kind of rearing up, somehow the investigations, they're not complete. They're not a king or queen of wands yet. They're kind of held up right in the middle. And we've been getting that for years, actually. Awfully 2 years. Oh my gosh, that's an awful thought, but that's what's been happening. So Letitia James was also her response was very strongly worded about the rule of law. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what should we know about this? Letitia James, show me something about her. Queen of Coins, she's not going anywhere. That's good. Knight of Coins, she is going for it every day, going to work, trying to get these things done. For her, it would enhance security in the U.S. She's worried about the same things that a lot of people are worried about. Two of Coins, but she has to balance. She has to do a balancing act. So I feel like there's some things she can't push. It's not all up to her. So when she's met with delays that she suspects are politically motivated delays, she's just trying to balance things and keep moving forward, but it makes it difficult. Yeah, it's very overburdening. 10 of Wands. So this is a lot. It's a lot on our minds. And we do know there are lawsuits on a number of fronts, and I feel like there may be blockages in the process on a number of fronts. So she has her work cut out for her. She really does. She's trying to work within the system and get it done. But I feel a lot of frustration in her. So there's that. But she's not going anywhere. So that's good. Let's see about... Yeah, she's not. So that's good. So let's see about how this lawsuit matures. Is it going to move forward? Where's it at? Because we do want Trump's financial records, and obviously he must be kind of scared about it, because why would he all of a sudden be putting that tweet out there? He must be kind of scared about it, and he's obviously trying to lean on the governor to make sure this doesn't go forward, so there must have been some progress. And these two just jumped out, Trump, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. So he's embattled, he's worried. Like, when's the next one coming? When's the next battle coming? He's worried about it. Oh, so interesting. Okay, so what does happen with this, Spirit? Ace of Swords. So there are secrets, in other words, that are being offered by Spirit. Spirit would love to get that information out there. It's not out there yet. People haven't picked it up yet. 3 of Coins. The attorneys are really consulting a lot about this, and it's been in consultations. Okay, it is. It feels a little touch and go to me. It feels like he doesn't have it all sewn up. 4 of Coins, though. I feel like he keeps it delayed for a while, though, you guys. But hope. We should be hopeful. We should be hopeful. Okay. So I'm thinking that means that it's not like right away. that this is going, but there is possibility that information about this will come out before the election, right? But then we have the King of Coins, which is like stability, stability, stability. Like, yeah, big money may not want it to come out. And I don't know where the blockages are. I don't know where the delays are, but I kind of feel like some things conversations could happen in some places and paperwork could take time and things just get held up. But the rule of law must be satisfied. The emperor, there still is so much strength in our legal system and in the fact that there are so many judges across the country. There's still so much strength in that delays are the best they can do. Interesting. Delays, appeals, well, of course. And well, I guess now that I'm thinking about our legal system, I'm seeing how it could happen, because an appeal, and then there can be another appeal, and then there can be a, continuation, and then, yeah. So I see what's going on. Right, but Letitia James is determined to keep pushing it forward, do it her work on a daily basis faithfully to do that. Trump is not at all sure that stuff won't come out before the election. Okay, let's ask about Cuomo. So what about Cuomo? What's he going to say about all this? Knight of Coins. So he's just moving ahead. He's actually, I feel some calmness in his energy. Like, we're just going to be moving ahead gradually, getting there. Things have to happen. People have to work. People have to do their jobs. Like, he's not going to tell Letitia James, you can't do this. He's not going to intervene on Trump's behalf to do that. He's just not going to do it. No, I feel a real stubbornness in him about that. Queen of Cups. Something with the Queen of Cups. Maybe that's just his demeanor. And success. He really strongly feels like the World card, completion, success. He really feels like he sees the end of Trump's presidency, and he feels like we're just going to weather that out. Oh, whatever, he picks on us this way, picks on us that way. It's just going to blow up in his face eventually, that kind of thing. I feel that energy from him, and I don't know Governor Cuomo. I don't know much about him at all, but I really feel that. So I don't know, for those of you who are familiar with him, just this sort of, New York is here before Trump, it will be here after Trump, that kind of thing. So, okay, well, that's a bit encouraging. So, how much is Trump squirming about all this information? Gradually, he knows it's going to come out. It's inevitable. He knows it's going to come out, the temperance angel. So he's just trying these little poorly thought out plans, one after another. This is not some grand scheme. This is him just freaking out, and I've got to keep this stuff from coming out, my finances from coming out, and I'll do this right now, I'll do this tweet, I'll have that plan. Poorly thought out, just barely a plan, and he acts on it because he does not feel secure. 7 of Coins. He does not feel secure. There's not enough security for him there. He doesn't feel like anything's guaranteed for him. He's worried. He's still worried about Adam Schiff and the Democrats that are rising. He's worried they'll win in November. He's worried about what they'll do to him before that. He is. And the 5 of Cups, he feels like he lost some protections that he had. I don't know what's happened behind the scenes, you guys, because when I read on him, like his second half of February, I did that, several days ago. I just got this unrest in him. I got this, he should have been so happy that he got acquitted, but he wasn't. And he was sort of wondering why, there's this feeling like, why aren't they rejoicing with me? Why do the senators, the lawmakers seem further from me now rather than closer? What's going on? There is something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about that he knows about. So there's some protection, some line of protection he wanted to install that was part of his plan that didn't work out. And maybe it is about Bill Barr, too, making this public statement. They're trying to hem him in some ways. He can't go all-out dictator. And he's experiencing that right now. And I remember I saw that they were going to try to hem him in some ways. So that's what's going on behind the scenes, the cards say. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. And stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.